This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a play fake. Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Running the toss here to Dillon. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Absolutely.
And the funny part is both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so you can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run a toss here with Dillon. Again, he finds an opening. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this crowd into it early. On the run, it's Penny. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Preston Smith there on the stop.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Now a 2nd down and 6. This is Penny. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Penny. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now it's Penny. And this will be a Giants first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Penny. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram, and he's got this down to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Throwing Jones. He targets Ingram for another grab. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 51-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. On second down, another run for Dillon. And he's got room. And just shedding him off there. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 15. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. He juked him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Rodgers going to try and run. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown! Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, Giants nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, Dillon. And he gets it down to the 32. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. He's to the 10, and it's a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And that will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Complete. Smith has it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Caden Smith there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2nd and 9.
What we got? Check, 55, come on.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On play action, it's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run once more with Dillon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking for Shepard deep. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Here's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now Jones from the gun on third down to Barkley on the check down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jones now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the gun, Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Slant to Adams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 2 tights.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Packers 40, Giants 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.